Hi, Simon here. Today I'm going to show you how to draw this oil supply bolt. Not really step by step, but more the fundamental things you'll need to do to achieve the result. I'll try and include as much detail as I can. I'm trying to complete this video in 15 minutes, so it's going to be fairly rapid. Okay, so I have SolidWorks open on my left. I've got my drawing open here on the right. I'm not going to go dimensionally accurate. I'm just going to make sure I've got all the features that the drawing has. So it'll be the same object, just different dimensions that I use. Again, I'm not showing you again how to do it step by step. I'm just showing you the basic process. Okay, so new part. Okay. Before I get into this, I'm just going to save this as bolt. Save as. Check it where I want it. Okay. Okay, the reason I saved it is just so the autosave function works, and again, so I don't have to worry about it a little later. Okay, down the bottom here, I'm going to set my units. Millimeters, grams, seconds, and I've got my standard view toolbar on, so I'm pretty much ready to go. Okay. Just turning my sketches to explain something. So the drawing here, this here is the top view, this here is the front view, this here is the end view. I want mine to be the same orientation. So when I do my drawings and everything like that, they all come out in the right sequence, and my projections and everything look correct. They're not on some weird angle. So to get this, essentially what I want to do is stick the head of the bolt, which is this face here, on the right-hand plane. Okay, so in SolidWorks here I've got my three planes visible. The right-hand plane is the one I'm going to start drawing on. So what happens is as I draw it out and build it up, the bolt will come projected along the lines here, and I'll be in the right orientation. So I'm just going to go normal to right, and I'm going to turn off the other views. Okay. Now I go to sketch. First thing I'm doing is putting a hexagon up. Okay. Right plane. Okay. Now I'm just going to talk to you about dimensions quickly and sketch relations. Currently this is not really aligned with anything. It's just randomly dropped. What I want is this here to be horizontal. So that way it will be horizontal in my picture. The next thing, smart dimensions. I go from one side to the other side. Drag it out, drop it. This one's 19. I'm going to call mine 21. Okay, exit the sketch. Now I've just done the basic sketch, actually, go back into it. Fully defined, so SolidWorks is happy. Okay, so I'm happy with that sketch. I'm now going to make it a feature. Okay, so that's essentially the head of the bolt. Click on the front face of the bolt, sketch, normal to, circle, click on the origin, drag it out, drop it. 12, let's make mine. Okay. Mine's only going to be 10 mil as opposed to, oh, it's not happy, something's undefined. Undefined. There we go, now it's fully defined. Alright. Okay, extrude boss, click on the circle. This one will be 25, 30-ish mil. I'm going to make mine 40 mil. Okay, you'll already see mine looks a little bit different to the picture. It's obviously a lot longer, the shaft's a lot thinner, and the head's a lot thicker, so that's why it looks out of proportion. Okay. Right, now for some details. First I'm going to put the fillet on. The fillet is a nice round edge, which is in here. So I'm going to click up here. I'm going to make this a lot smaller. And then I pretty much just click on the edge. There we go, and it automatically fillets it. Done. Next thing I'm going to do is put the chamfer, which is the 45-degree angle. And I'm going to set this to 2 mil. Again, 45 degrees, it's already set. Click on the back face so that it does all the edges. Then come around and do the front face too. Okay. Just going up here to save it. Right. Turn right plane off now. Okay. Now I want to put the center hole in it. And for this, what I'm going to do is go front view, normal to, F to fit, and I'm going to go sketch, start sketch. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is do my center line, and this is just randomly through the middle of the bolt. It doesn't need any particular dimensions or anything like that. Now this is where I actually do the hole, so I'm just going to come along so it's in line with the edge here. Oh, okay. Okay, just start again. Okay, so just hovering on the line so it's in line with that line. Come down and then hover over the center line as well. Going to go down a reasonable way. Up on an angle. Got to set this and then to the end. Okay. Now this line here is obviously on a bit of an angle, so I'm just going to go make horizontal to square that up. Okay. Now I'm going to click on this line here, and it's got an angle here, and I'm going to just make this 45 degrees. Okay. That's smart dimension. Oh. Okay, I want to dimension this top line. So in the picture it is 22 millimeters long. Oh, okay, so 22 millimeters long, and this one here is 4.6. So half of 4.6 is 2.3. So click on that line, drag it out. 2.3 millimeters. Okay. Now I'm going to fix this line here again back to the 45 degrees. Okay, and it's automatically adjusted the bottom length. Okay, we're not quite defined yet, so I'm just going to go smart dimension, click on this line, and click on this line. Just make sure it saves that dimension in there. Now it's fully defined, it's happy. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to revolve this shape around this line to do a revolve cut. So exit my sketch. Now I go to Features, Revolve Cut. It's already worked out what it wants to do. But essentially this here axis of rotation is the center line. And select contours, I just selected the shape that I'd previously drawn, and it's good to go. If we roll it over, we can see kind of what it's going to do. So green tick for that. It's made those changes. Now the next thing I want to do is to put this vertical hole in it. Okay, and there's a couple of ways of doing it. We can either draw a plane, bring in another plane, or one of the easiest ways to do it is go on the front plane, normal to. We can just do a sketch, so sketch. Now same story as before, center line, I'm just going to randomly draw and drop it over here. So this will be the center of my bolt hole. And I want my center from my end to be 19mm. So, okay, smart dimensions, click on my center line, click on the line that I'm measuring it from, bring it up. And this is 19mm. I'm going to call mine 22. No, actually I'll make mine 15. Okay, so it's 15mm from the end. Now, what I want to do is just the same as before. Click on the line, drag it out, drag it down. Okay, so again, just roughly sketch the shape. This hole here is 2mm in diameter. So this one here is going to be 1mm in diameter. Now, we can see here that it's 9.3mm from the edge of the bolt to the shoulder. So we go from the... What we'll do is I'll say drag this one down here. Okay, so I've just clicked on the line. We'll just click in. So zoom in. Click on the line, hold down the control key on the keyboard, and I've just clicked on the edge of the other bolt. Actually, it doesn't like that. Okay, I'll do it a different way. What I'm going to do is dimension from the origin up 5mm to this. So click on the origin. Zoom in on the line so I'm not clicking on the center of it. Click there. Now I'm going to call that 5mm. Okay, so now what I've said is from the origin to the top of this line here is 5mm. Now I can go dimension this line here, call this 9.3. Okay, obviously my bolt's thinner, so I'm going to make an allowance for that. I'm going to make this 6.3mm. Okay, I'm going to click on this line here, and again, okay, I'm going to put an angle on it slightly differently. Smart dimension from the line to this line. Check it out. Put in the dimension 45. Okay. Exit sketch. Now back to features. Row of cut. Again, it's automatically picked it up, so you get line 1. Yep, that's happy. Select contours. Select our drawing. Click on that. Right. Save. Now if I cut it in half. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, it's pretty much exactly our bolt. There's one thing that's missing. Mine doesn't extrude through, and that is only because when I did this sketch, it was slightly short. I'm just going to edit the sketch now. Call this 8.3. Okay, that's how to draw the bolt. 13 quick minutes. Okay, there's nothing too much to think about. It's mostly easy. The biggest thing is just checking the dimensions and that you have all the details. So head, it's got a taper on it. Tip's got a taper on it, or a chamfer. There's a fillet, which is a nice profile between the face and the shaft. And now we have our 2 holes in it. And now if I rotate it, see isometric, sorry, it's isometric, it aligns with our picture too. So we've got the faces and everything the right way around. So front, top, and then right hand side. Beautiful, all lines up. Thank you for watching. Come back for more tips. Have a great day. Take care, bye.